individual here. Missy Elliott is in the building.
Yes,
People still call you Missy Elliott together, or is it still Missy?
They call me Missy. My family call me Pumpkin.
Okay, get out of here.
But I don't even think I don't even remember people calling me Missy Misdemeanor Elliott, like that long name.
Yeah, that's like a long, long title, right?
Yeah.
I haven't heard. Usually I'm always on Missy. It's kind of easier for me, but I've always wanted because you used to hang with Fifth a lot, so. He used to call you the Big M or something. when you used to pick him up in a Lambo in front of Violator, that was crazy. What were y'all doing, yo? They were like kissing cousins or something. I remember back there. It's like, yo, I'm messing with Missy. I was like, you're right. Well, can you? I mean, it was a long time ago. Can you shout out what y'all been doing?
He's a Cancer. He's the same sign as me.
Y'all were hanging tough.
And he loved cars. I love cars. So he was just like, yo, this is a hot car. Come on now.
I was like, he's like, yo, Missy coming to pick me up, son. And that's like beginning of Get Rich or Die Trying when he was like going crazy with Wankster. He was hot, and you just came because you had the car. You had all the ill Lambos. What's up with you and Lambos? Like,
oh God, I don't know. I have a car fetish, a real.
I thought you had like a very tired middle finger. Like, you used to pull it up to like dudes in the clubs. Like,
I got a real car fetish. So I don't think. Do I still got one though? You don't have one in Miami? Yeah, I do actually.
She actually had a Lambo table. Like a
Lamborghini bed.
Come on now, come on, Missy. That's ridiculous, yo. It's a lot of moisture in that bed. Was it water? Was it a water Lamborghini bed?
No, I had a fish tank.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a Lamborghini fish tank. Can you believe this shit, man? Let's get into this. I just finished playing J. Cole's record. How does it feel to have the young kids like chasing you to do records?
I'm blessed.
That's a hot record too. Nobody's perfect.
I am blessed. I mean, J. Cole, obviously he could have got any incredible singer that, had 3 records on the charts right then and there. He called me up and he was like, I got this record. He heard me being on that record, and I appreciate it.
What was the reaction because when he came up here to promote it, he was just talking about you more than he had like Jay on the record. He had everybody, but he just kept bigging you up. Like,
I mean, that feels good. I mean, and he's dope. He's talented, and what I like about him is I feel like he goes against the grain. He don't feel like he has to make the typical records that's out. He do what he feel like, whatever feels good to him. And I can tell just by that kind of record that, you have to have that kind of mind thought to even do a record like that.
And of course Timberland produced both tracks.
Yes, he produced.
Dang, y'all together forever. Y'all like an amoeba or something, man. Y'all should get like a 4-legged pants and y'all just walk to the mall together or something.
Hey,
y'all together forever, huh?
Listen, we was broke together. We ain't had shit.
Wow.
And that's important because in this business, it's so easy for money to come between people. That's why a lot of groups and
like split up. Yeah.
Yeah. You start feeling grand, and people come to you like you the group.
Yeah, that's just whack, yo.
So we didn't have money together. We was eating oodles and noodles together.
He must have had a lot of noodles, man. He's a big dude, man. Right? Yo, I love Timbo when he comes up here and talks shit. Yeah, he curses everybody out. He gives me a list of people he hates, and we just curse people out for like 2 hours.
That's Tim all day. He was here yesterday, and he went through that same.
Yeah.
And you know how you get into one of those interviews and you just like, oh my God, and you would just sink down in the seat because he's going to keep it trail. He's just like, oh, I ain't nothing hot. Nobody hot.
How many years has it been? More than 5 years?
More than 5 years. What is 7? 7 years?
Damn. What are you doing? Like living off of the residuals and chilling, dancing in Japan?
I own my own publishing.
Wow.
100%.
Jesus Christ.
I've never
those deals are over. They don't do those deals no more, right?
Yeah, I own my publishing. Nobody gets mine. So it's and I'm blessed. I thank God for that.
Speaking of girls, on your Twitter, you had like all the top girls on there. I see Lil Kim. I see like like Shauna, Charlie Baltimore.
Yeah.
Some moistures I know. Yo, it's crazy out there. Those are your top girls that you've always respected, or you just ran out of space.
You know
So
what?
you Queen Latifah, yeah, everybody up there.
I mean, I think it's everybody has contributed in some way. It's hard for female MCs, whether it's from the smallest to the biggest, and it. Each person might have inspired somebody.
Okay.
Boss wasn't as big as Salt and Pepper.
She was ill though.
And Queen Latifah and them, but I'm quite sure it was a whole crew of girls that love listening to Boss, and she probably inspired people to rap. It might be people on that page that may not be as big as others, but they got fan base too. So
it's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Is it ill how you started the outer space shit going out the box, and now you see Nicki Minaj is like doing faces and weird shit? Like, are you happy about that? That she's like, she doesn't want to be like the normal chick.
Well, I think it's good that people just be themselves. I mean, that was important to me. Listen, I'm not a size 5'6", so I wasn't coming through in the 2-piece bathing suit and the fur coats. I mean, Kim and them, they had the bodies for that. I came through with the big blow-up suit, the finger waves, black gel in my hair, and I was real to myself. And so if it's real to you, then fine. I'm happy to have inspired in some kind of way for people to just be themselves.
Is your Secret Weapons on your new album, which is coming out soon? Like, you always had like the counterparts like Jay-Z. Like, he always like used to stop and just do your records.
I have some.
I know you have some old Jay-Z stuff in your hard drive too. Can I just come over and just fight a bear and then just steal some shit?
And that's the crazy thing, because what I love about Jay is, he would just come in the studio and hear a joint, and he'd be like, turn the mic up.
Get the fuck out of here
and just get the bussing.
I heard he don't even write shit either.
Write a thing.
That's crazy.
I've never seen, and it's one thing to freestyle. You get a couple of joints on to make every line make sense. You just be like, nah, dude, I know you had that written song. That's
crazy.
An old joint from high school or something. But
he must have a hard drive in his hip or something, right? I think he was like, it's the rock. That's why he'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
No, he really do. I've watched him go in the booth and just straight up.
That's one of the Twitter questions they were wondering. You call your old friends back and you're getting back into the mix. There's other people also, but is Jay-Z wanna? He's too busy like with Beyonce wiggling and stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know. He's kind of busy these days, but I'm sure he'll stop for you.
I'm gonna, probably reach out to him, but Jay be with the president.
Yeah, he be with Obama and shit, Illuminati and all that. You never met him before, right?
You know what?
You've been flying up there and all that, right?
Met who?
All right, let me stop.
Look, at the end of the day, I don't know. He
triple threat.
He always has came through, for me. So, and I got a couple of other features that's nuts.
Are you featuring with the new cast that's running it? Like, you got Meek Mills out there, Rick Ross. These are the questions we've been getting a lot. Pharrell coming back.
Pharrell.
Yeah.
I would love to do something with Pharrell, because I think Pharrell is, sometimes you want to do things that make sense and not seem forced, and Pharrell is one of those people. Andre 3000 is one of those people that whenever he get on a record, he murdering cats. I don't care who record it is.
Are you gonna have that attitude in the new album? Are you gonna be like? Are you gonna show like your power? Like, like, yo, I'm the bitch. Like, you started that bitch word.
I mean, I'm gonna have.
Is there a new word that you're gonna be shouting out this year? You never got no slack over that with the bitch stuff.
Yeah.
You used to get a lot of slack over that?
Oh, I mean, when it first came out, like, they was not trying to play it at first.
Okay.
And one day I just seen them, they had unmuted that word and they was playing it on MTV. I was like, word?
That's
we
ill.
go in there. Yeah, but I had flack from that in the
Yeah,
beginning.
I think one of my mistresses was like, I'm your bitch. Like, she was going crazy back then. I'm like 40, so I don't know. I don't remember her.
It was cool. Because then once I gave the definition, people was like, oh, okay, I can get with that.
Oh, wow.
And then the guys, they ain't had no problem with it because they was mixing Biggie record in it. So, folks was like, yo, that joint crazy.
Queen of like hard joints too. Do you prefer to do those more than the pop stuff, or
Yeah, I'm hip hop to the core.
Okay.
Like we've never tried to do any, and no disrespect, we just never tried to do any kind of pop record. Our core for me is hip hop straight to the core.
The boom box, the break dances.
Yeah, and
I love those videos, yo. You gonna bring that back too?
I think I'm done with that piece of
What
it.
happened to Hype Williams? He left town or something?
Oh, you crazy. This
guy was making millions, yo.
Hype, he was making some money.
But he made y'all look crazy. Like y'all look like y'all were running everything.
Oh yeah.
Those videos was ill. Like
he most definitely like set the thing for us. Me and Buster. If
y'all were killing it. I don't think anybody was fucking with y'all videos back then.
Oh, Hype, once he threw that fisheye lens on us, it was a wrap. He threw that fisheye lens on us. I said, wow. Like, but I think he's still shooting videos. But people, I was just telling the young lady before you that they not, we about to have to start shooting videos for the iPhone.
Oh.
No
more $1 million joints?
Oh, hell no.
That's crazy. Everybody says that. No more $1 million videos. Yo.
No more. They are not having it.
He had you like your head spinning and you came out the dirt. I remember when you were like the other dudes dancing. It was crazy. Like your head would switch.
Oh, now
those are ill.
Ain't no more head spin. You're gonna have to turn around on yourself.
What, yo? You gonna be coming back with all the ill dance moves and all that? Like how you still look young and all that? Like I don't know. Is that a Michael Jackson machine at your crib? Like is it oil? Was it Ambi? I don't know. What do you use, yo? Is it black lotion? I don't know. What the fuck?
What I do? Actually, I use egg yolk.
Egg yolk?
Yeah.
So what you do? You just pour it all over your body, like?
No, you put.
Oh, it's a lot of moisture right there. Yo, Missy's kicky, yo. I do it, yo. I'm gonna try that shit when I go home.
No, on your face.
Oh, throw it on my chest, yo. Jesus Christ, I'll be a stinky ass nigga, man.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
All right, Missy. Yeah. So, egg yolk, that's ill.
Yeah, you put the egg, the white first.
Okay.
You stir it up, put the white, put it up there for 30 minutes.
Wow.
You washed it off. Then you put the egg yolk for 15, and then vitamin E.
Get the hell out of here. I'm glad you told me. I was going to put it on my chest. Like, that would be a long process, right? Nipples be fucking spicy, right? Yo, Mitzi, man. Mitzi choking on some moisture right now. Yo, I'm serious right now. Azalea Banks, is that somebody you respect out there? Like she's kind of like she's a little bit out there. She's cursing everybody out at the same time, but she's definitely out there.
I think Azalea's dope. I mean, somebody actually from her label had bought her video to me and Tim. And as soon as I saw, I was like, "Yo, this is different."
I know.
I love anything that's different.
Her big record was about eating pussy, right? Wow, I love that record, yo. Yeah, I do that all the time, though. You know what I'm saying?
She got a whole bunch of. Actually, a lot.
Missy, calm down, yo.
Know what I like about the record? I mean, she has different style. Like she bringing in house.
Okay, yeah, she's going like the house route, the techno and all that.
And that's
but that's fucked up that you did that years ago and people were not on it. That's why me and Timbo had this big conversation. Like you guys was way ahead of the time back then with the techno house. Now everything is David Guetta, all Swedish House Mafia. Like y'all did that years ago. Yeah. Aren't you like a little bit kind of pissed off? Like everybody's doing it now. People are rapping on it now.
Yeah. You know what?
Where your middle finger at, yo? Put that shit on the camera, yo. Fuck everybody, yo.
You know what? I if you would have asked me this years ago,
it'd be like hell no.
Yeah, I'd have gave you a whole mouthful. But at this point,
yeah.
I always tell people, I'm not in competition with nobody but myself.
Yeah.
So I ain't tripping.
You're still shy on stage before you go? You still get shy? Yo, you used to be in front of, we used to tour. I was like, yo, Missy, why are you shy? You have hit records. Can you go out there and kill that shit? Oh, no. Oh, no. Like, I can't believe you still get shy.
Yeah, I'm shy. I'm very shy. But when I get on stage, I'm a different person. But,
Okay.
You know,
Hop in the new, I see you got the new colors now.
You know, I'm going to rock Adidas till the world ends.
That's crazy.
And hopefully it ain't this year, no time soon. But, yeah.
What's the next video on one of these records? What's going to be first before you disappear?
I think I'm going to do Split.
Oh, it's going to be a double?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Missy, anything you want to shout out? Any, like, you know, love interest? Any moisture you want to let people know? For all the people out there that's weird?
Moisture's being in here with you.
Oh, okay. Wow. Throw a little egg yolk on my ass.